Dr. Laura Dassauer, the Creativity Queen, and we are talking about all things kids. Now, I get a lot of comments from parents about consequences for their kids. It's a big discussion. We do a lot of work around consequences because parents want to know what's a good consequence, how they should implement consequences, how do they follow through on consequences, and what happens when my kid does not listen to my consequences. And the thing with consequences that I see most often is that parents will make a consequence when they're upset. So your child does something, they're pushing your buttons, you're really annoyed, you are out of your parenting authority, and you're reactive, and you make this consequence like, I'm grounding you for a year. And then what happens? Well, you realize that that's just not going to happen for you. It's not realistic. It's just not going to happen. So then you might modify that consequence, or you might not even follow through. Now, kids are so super smart. So they see you making this consequence, and then all of a sudden, you're not following through. And they say to their friends, and they say to their therapist, Mom and Dad, they just don't follow through, and I can do whatever I want. Well, that sets your kids up for pushing boundaries, not only at home, but at school and with their friends and peers, which can set them up for really negative behaviors. So you want to make consequences that are clear, doable, and realistic. Really, they need to be realistic. And something immediate that's applicable to your child. Now, also be careful not to consequence all over the place, meaning that you don't run around saying, I'm taking away this, and I'm taking away that, and I'm taking away that. You really want to use consequences clearly. And again, if you go back to talking to your child about using that assertive model of what it is that's going on, the facts, how you feel, the polite request, and then at that time letting them know what the consequence will be if they don't follow through. So it's a real, clear, concise formula, and that works so wonderfully well. I would love to hear your advice and what's worked for you for consequences, and all you have to do is post them in the box below. I'd love to hear what you've done.